We're chasing world records. Big changes to the world's quickest and fastest motorcycle. That includes new wheelie bars and changes to the chassis. And guess what? They're starting to figure it out. Can they break that 550 mark? Let's find out. Ladies and gentlemen, the legend is here. How are you doing, sir?
I'm cycle dragging. That's what I'm doing. Cycle dragging forever and ever and ever.
You are the man. Sweep the leg, right?
Sweep the leg, no mercy, and cycle dragging.
Welcome back, everybody, to South Georgia Motorsports Park. It is the Man Cup Finals 2020. We were here last year before COVID hit, and that, of course, is when Larry Spiderman McBride, the 43-year veteran, rotated the earth with a 550-264. Well, as we've told you, in the meantime, when he was trapped back at his shop all year quarantining, they've made major changes to this motorcycle. They changed the chassis, the wheelie bars, new Inconel valves that help their exhaust valve problem. And they're starting to figure it out. It had some challenges, but yesterday, Spiderman went a 568, and he proved again why he's known as the Spiderman. Stevie, your brother's one bad dude out there, huh?
Whoa! That was a little hairy, but he didn't back out too much. He did feather it. I know better than him. Right, that thing was
This team is starting to get very comfortable with the new setup, and the computer is showing unbelievable potential. Well, yesterday, Roland Stewart, Steve McBride, the whole crew, they found a cracked outboard bearing support that supplements one of the pulleys, and lucky for them, Roland Stewart's shop is not far away. It's only an hour and a half down the road in Gainesville, Florida, so they were able to get that fixed. But that just shows you they're making more power. They're breaking stuff they don't normally break. But if this motorcycle hooks today, look out. Here with a very experienced McBride crewman, Roland Stewart. Roe, it was a late night for you guys, wasn't it?
Well, it was for Steve and Chuck. We broke a pulley.
Let me see.
Pulley support.
Wow.
We were changing motors last night, and I was cleaning stuff up, found 3 cracks on the spokes. We thought we were done, and we decided that at my shop, Chuck and Steve could go back to the shop. I had enough material, they made a new one. They got back last night about 4 o'clock.
Bro, have you guys ever cracked this before?
No, we've not cracked this, but we have broke the pulley before. Steve beat that up. We're just making a lot more power than we used to, so we're starting to find some weak spots. So we just got to get it bigger. That stop is out.
Fuel bomb $150,000 into it, and I've only ran it once.
So on race day, qualifying day, this is what the Spiderman does. A lot of people want autographs, a lot of people want t-shirts, a lot of people want handouts, and he hasn't been out all year. Larry really enjoys this, and I think the fans really enjoy talking to him as well. Question is he going to be signing those shirts 540 something later today? Stay with us in this video. We're going to follow it. Being safe, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
There you go. Welcome to 2020. Now, sir, excuse me, did you say you want to sign 550?
Yes, I
Are
do.
you sure? Because that could go out of date here this weekend. You know, I don't want to see your hero card go out of date.
I'll have to bring it back and have him sign it again. Then
Well, Larry, there you go. If you do anything crazy, you're going to have to update this.
I came all the way from California for this again, Jack.
Where
Remember
you-
from last year?
That's right.
Long
Where you-
Beach, California.
Good to see you, Long Beach. Thanks for being here. Nice sticker. What's your name, sir?
John Hood,
Where are you from?
Cleveland, Tennessee.
You watch Cycle Drag?
All the time, love it, man. Appreciate it.
You like the Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, I've been watching him my whole life.
Guys, what are your names?
Robert Jackson.
Who we got here?
I'm Red Ray.
And who do we have down here?
Robert, yes.
And
My name is Eli.
where are you guys from?
We're from Atlanta.
You from Atlanta? You
Texas.
do you watch Cycle Drag?
Yes.
Do you like the Spider-Man?
Yes.
There we go. Drag?
Absolutely.
You like Top Fuel?
Yes, sir.
My man. And how about this, guys? Let us not forget, with the volatile and unpredictable nature of Top Fuel, guys can go out and smoke a tire. Mitch Brown, very successful racer. He's at the back of the pack, but he won this event. 2 years ago, he defeated Ian King in the final. Sometimes it's a war of attrition. Sometimes it's all about consistency. Let's see how Mitch feels this year. All right, Mitch Brown, you know better than anybody. Strange things can happen here. There's magic here. You've won this race, and now you're really doing a great job. A lot of improvements. How you feeling?
Feel great. We're struggling. I mean, I feel like I say that all the time, but we just had some issues. We had the blower pulley go off. I was on the bike, and I thought a squirrel just ran across the track. And I was like, that's the same color as my blower pulley. And then I looked down, I was like, that was my blower pulley. So we've had all kinds of issues, but hopefully we'll get the bike down the track this time. But we're having a great time. It's so fun to be here, you know.
And let us not forget about the veteran Sam Wills. He's been on a Top Fuel bike since 1973, won his first race, Fremont, California, 1975. Hey, he's even won a race here in Valdosta in recent history. Let's see if he can do it this weekend. Let's see how he's feeling. A lot of activity here in the pit area. Sam Wills. Sam, I noticed yesterday, it was almost like a bad reoccurring dream. It was tough to get into the lights. That cost you a run last year. The glue on the track, is that going to be a problem again this year?
Unfortunately, it does seem to be a problem. It makes it very hard to have your head in the game on your lights when it takes so much effort to get them in the lights. Last year, it might not have cost me the race, but it certainly cost me a chance at the race. They're doing a great job making the track sticky. It's just our big tires, once we stop and get ready to stage, they don't want to move again. And you can roll them forward with your feet and the tire wrinkles, but then when you let your pressure off, it rolls back out of the light. So it makes it really hard to stage. We're going to try some different stuff.
You were able to get in some testing this year, as you told me. How do you feel about your chances to come out of here with a win?
You know, I always come to the races expecting to win. It's hard sometimes, but I don't come here expecting to lose.
Anything can happen. Good luck to you.
That's right.
And it is so good to see the yellow bullet out once again. In less than 7 years, Dave Vantine became the 4th quickest of all time, the 2nd quickest in the United States, the 3rd quickest active. He trails only Peter Svensson, Philippou Papaphilippou, and Larry McBride, and they're looking to get into the 60s this weekend. Last year they went a 571. They're this close to getting into the 60s and jumping ahead of Svensson. Way to knock the rust off yesterday with a 599 246. What's the plan today, Dave?
Well, we drove through the clutch, so you know, we were open for a 70, and it left real hard, so it was well on its way, and it never locked up. So just you know, we have to change our procedure, I think, a little bit on the start line. Try to keep clutch a little cooler. Greg Pollard, the crew chief, one of the crew chiefs, said that, you know, we probably overheated the clutch, and therefore we drove through it because it shouldn't slip like that.
What's the goal today? What number would make you real happy?
Well, my perennial goal for Mr. Svensson, I believe he's got a 5.709. I would like to go 708, of course, and move up on the ladder.
Best of luck. Looking sticker. What's your name, sir?
Brian Merrick,
Where are you from?
Florida. Florida, Palm Bay. I watch you on YouTube all the time. You do the best commentary that I've ever watched in my life.
I'm flattered. Thank you so much for watching, my friend.
Thank you, Jack. Keep working, man. You keep the sport alive. Cycle drag. Woohoo!
Here we go, guys. World's quickest motorcycles ready to be unleashed. Q2. What are we going to see?
Sam was running gates of that. What a race. What a career he's had. And career he qualifies for the pro classes. This is Q2.
638 to a 614. Let's see what Sam Will's crew thinks about this one.
I think what we're seeing is it was drifting a little bit and he was trying to get off the throttle, but all in all, a great pass. 615, we're happy with it.
I don't know if you guys can appreciate this at home. I've doubled up my earplugs and it still hurts my ears a little bit. The sacrifices I make for you. I know some of you are like, why is Jack yelling? It's because he's got in double earplugs and it's still blowing my eardrums out. I hope you enjoy it. We do it all for you. Here comes the yellow bullet. Nitro, a little tricky of a racetrack here. What are you seeing?
Just seeing the tires shaking. I don't know. We got to probably just step it up. More power.
More power, they say, guys. We'll see what they can do.
They should never pedal these bikes, but when it comes down to fighting for who's going to win a round of racing on race day,
Ready?
yeah, they don't break.
Boy, John.
How you doing, John?
It's rare to see Larry move towards the wall like that. What are you seeing?
Yeah. I just think it got loose right here, and it just pulled him over. Just the track. Got to be the track. No change in the setup from last night. So.
Guys, all those changes over the offseason and what is proving to be a tricky racetrack, it's really thrown a monkey wrench into the program. We'll see what happens. One more qualifying session left to go, and conditions will be even better. That will be later on this afternoon. Guys, it's great to meet you. Do you guys watch Cycle Drag YouTube?
Yes.
You guys rock. Where are you from?
Huntsville, Alabama.
Huntsville, Alabama. I love. What are your names?
KT.
Yeah.
I'm TJ.
Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you. Hi, TJ. Thanks for watching. What is going on? Larry's on the wheel. What was that? Larry McBride. Oh, the Spiderman just did a burnout on his pit bike. Hide your motorcycle if he's around. I mean it. I have to hide my KZ and my Hayabusa or else I need a new tire on both. Spider-Man, we're so glad you're okay. That was a wild ride. We're talking about your bike is doing things we've never seen it do before. What's going on?
Well, we were thinking we had a bad tire. We didn't really have no problem during the week this week with the bike. We was only doing short shots and, a little light on the power. And we put a new tire on it, and then all of a sudden the thing started going stage right. So we've got our fingers crossed that it's just a tire. So we put a new tire on it. Been consulting with Bill Miller with some stuff. So hopefully that's what all it is. And I guess we'll find out somewhere around 4:30.
Good luck in Q3.
Thank you.
We really appreciate y'all supporting the Man Cup. I'd like to thank Jay Reagan for what he's done. It's a great job that he's done this weekend. And, we're real happy. And we're going to raise hell in 2021. So y'all come to the Man Cup race, and I'm going to lay some numbers down. I hope I'm going to do it for you here in about 30 minutes. I'm going to try to lay you one down.
Larry, what do you got, man?
I don't tell you right now. Pretty darn good picture in.
How about it? That'll look good in the wall Newport News, huh?
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
That's number 20. Feeling like you could get 21 this weekend?
We're going to try. We're struggling a little bit, but we're going to sure come up here and try to see what we can do about it.
Hokum. Where are you from?
Midland, Texas.
Did I hear you say you traveled all the way from Texas because you heard about this race on Cycle Drag?
Yes, you did.
Thanks so much. You watch Cycle Drag on Facebook or YouTube?
Facebook.
All right, appreciate it, man. Thanks for being here.
Yes, sir.
Dave, seems like we got a little bit of a tricky racetrack here, huh?
We'll find out in a minute.
Big changes?
Can't win. No, we just put more power into it because it shook. It shook the tire first round. So more power.
Good luck. Sam, I heard him just say full spray laying the glue down. That's probably not what you want to hear.
That is not what I want to hear. We need a little bit of tire speed to get going, and this track is going to be so sticky, it's going to cog drive.
How have you changed the tune-up from Q2?
We have hopped it up, actually. We had a few issues on Q2, so we addressed those issues. And to coin the phrase, we're swinging for the fence, too.
Qualifier, what'd you guys do to the bike?
So we did a little better on that first run. We were happy to see that. Still put a hole out immediately, put another hole out, put a hole out again down track. But this time we found out that the handlebar holder made a mistake on the lean out system basically. And so we just switched that back correctly. And hopefully I think it's going to run pretty good now.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Dave, that's the 560 stretch right there.
This is it. This is short guys on wide motorcycle stretch.
I'm telling you, on this track, it's sticky.
You're a smart man. I think I've already destroyed mine. They're coming apart. What a rookie I am. I've only been coming to races for 30 years. I brought my good shoes. Should have brought my track shoes. If you ever come out here and get on the track, especially this track, bring your old shoes. You're going to destroy them. Great thing about these big motorcycle festivals too, you'll even see some old school pit bikes. There's something that'll bring back some childhood memories for many of you.
Call me because on my original one, I used to do 1 mile wheel stands in soil, Lanny Woods, Honda, Kawasaki.
Oh man, he didn't even see me taking that video. That's called a full-fledged motorcycle chew session. We've all been there, right? The stories, the tales, I used to have one, my buddy used to have one, I had one of these. Pretty cool, you gotta love it. Bench racing is fun. Final qualifying helmets going on for the fearless Top Fuel motorcycle riders. Look at this crowd. This is great. As you can see, they're following the guidelines. They're socially distant. They've separated out there, but it's nice to see at least some fans at a motorcycle drag race. Gosh, it's been a tough year. Let's hope the future is a whole lot better, guys. And I would like to send my thoughts and prayers out there if anybody is battling COVID, if anyone's lost one to COVID. Guys, part of the reason I've done what I've done this year is I want to provide some entertainment. I want to provide a distraction. So many of you are at home watching on your smartphones, watching on your television. Cycle Drag is out here. We want to bring the action to you. What I ask is if you please can share with one friend who does not know about us yet. Let's keep this thing growing for sure. You got to tell them you got to see the world's fastest motorcycles.
This motorcycle is a motorcycle. After 2 rounds of qualifying, we are moving into our 3rd round of qualifying now. After 2 rounds, by the time Dave Vantine with a 5.99, Sam Wills with a 6.14, Mike Chavez with a 6.7, Terry Schreier with a 6.32, Rob Garcia 6.37, Mitch Brown with a 6.38, Johnny Saxon with a 6.97. We got a full 6-second field with a couple of 5-second monsters up front. Sam and Mitch are about to light those lights up right now. Let's see who can change positions in the qualifying field right now.
Great run there. Sam Wills goes 6:28.210. So you guys are running pretty consistent, just a tricky racetrack here, huh?
It's good. We're doing good. We're going to go put a motor in and have a good fresh one for tomorrow morning. That way we can feed it some more fuel.
Good luck. And guys, how fearless is Terry Schweigert? I can tell you right now, I would never do this. Never. Not after what he's been through this weekend. Still has the bandage on his finger. He's absolutely fearless. Let's cross our fingers, say our prayers for a nice, safe lap for Terry. Wow, we always got to hold our breath. They said both motorcycles off the track at the top end, thank goodness. Man, for Schweigert, 632, 196. That man is absolutely 100% fearless. Maybe a little crazy, but definitely fearless.
Danny got on and he couldn't run his truck in the light. So he asked Larry, Danny Johnson and Howie, color on it. You can see him moving back and forth quickly, left and right.
Tommy, did you ever think you'd be a top fueler?
No.
Are you enjoying it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good luck to you.
That's where the name Spiderman came from. That was when the legend of Spiderman. Real hockey from 1970. Just remember faster, quicker, better, and an athlete. How did he's doing it right now. Every racer has a risk. You have to do things just right before the guy races. And they still up. Let go first. Let go. Helmet, radio, etc., etc. Every racer has their own way of doing that. Tracks are getting kicked nuts. Put your gloves on and let's go racing. Yes, we hear you, brother. We do, sir. Oh, how do we miss our leadership? Just again, we wish you all year. All of you. COVID-19 kept a lot of our international races in play. You'll see that in the focus of life. We'll see. Come on. Here. You're going to hear that sound. Also, notice you hear Larry's microphone.
That's the one I was looking for, baby.
Wow, how about it, guys?
Yeah!
Wasn't bad.
Good job. Wow. That's where I want to qualify at. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah.
How about it, guys? 570, 260, a step in the right direction for these guys. That's huge. You know, Larry McBride told me, he said that we were actually a little concerned. Maybe we went the wrong way. Maybe we did something wrong. 570, 260, that's got to get this team very optimistic, and it has to have you thinking, what's next? If they continue to refine, if they continue to tune, are we in for something special on race day? Larry McBride, your #1 qualifier and an opportunity to win championship 21. We've got so much more coming from South Georgia Motorsports Park, guys. We are just getting started.
Yeah, that's where I don't even hold my front brake. I just hit the motor, roll out.
Yeah. I'd say these things get pretty hot too. High enough to
What are the pusher bolts to this? It's Max Button Bob. I have 3 of them. 3 of them. Yeah, 3 of them.
What are you working on, Chuck?
Pulling the entire clutch out. We're going to service it, or actually not even service it, just put a new one in there and put them on.
Stevie, how fulfilling was that last pass?
It was pretty good. It felt good. The track's been a little tricky this weekend. It's not quite as compatible with the tires it should be. I don't know exactly what the problem is. Maybe too much glue, too many times, or the glue's not drying properly. But Ozzy's working on it. He's doing a hell of a job.
That's right.
He thinks he can get it all straightened out tomorrow.
And I'll tell you, smart move by SGMP too. With this many motorcycle racers, I can tell you from running these events in the past, there tend to be pit bike races, late night prohibited races. They've got it all blocked off. Good move. Guys, we got so much more coming. Thank you. Please share this with one friend who does not know about us yet. We're going to keep it coming. Cycle Drag.
Cycle Drag, #1.
Thank you. What's your name?
David.
Where are you from?
Valdosta, Georgia.
And you work as a medic here?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you keeping all these racers safe. Do you watch Cycle Drag?
Every day that's on.
Thank you.